Champaign, Illinois, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Gophers offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kick is in the air. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Cooks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The give to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The give from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the air on 2nd down. Finds a man on the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll leave it with him. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. There he goes! That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. From the gun. Looking to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Illini!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we driving back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Taking it the other way. At the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Trying play action. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! strike through the air for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitching catch.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using the quick game. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now the lead is down to 11.
Illinois 14, Minnesota 3.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. This time it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. It's Cox. Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around. Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. He's got him. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's complete to the right. Off and running. He's at the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, in that kind of situation, in that field position on your own side of the field, 3rd and short, defense was definitely thinking run. And instead, they throw the football. They catch him off guard. It's an explosive play, now setting up 1st and goal.
The Golden Gophers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium. one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to ULM. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Find some fresh air. He's out past the 35. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower. And we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. And it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At midfield, he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Bringing the heat. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on third and... Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on third and short. Finds his big tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 36-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it goes through his hands. offense. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Fires the pass, intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
First and 10.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Cox. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Cooks. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
1st down, Illinois.
He'll do it himself on the draw.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's got him this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw again. Right on the money. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Gets it out quickly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. He breaks a tackle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The give to the single back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown Illini! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up by 32 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quick strike complete.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Golden Gophers will try to punch it in on first and goal. Safe completion on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking for the score. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got a chance. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Cox. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
First down, Illinois.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field.
Punts it away.
Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. And what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that didn't. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Illinois! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 17 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Golden Gophers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Breaks the tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And this offense undeterred by going just 1 for 4 on... Makes a grab past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.